Hello, what up guys, how you doing? Here's Lasty here. Welcome tonight to an extra episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. That's right, finger points to the sky for episode number 304. Hey, I thought, you know what, why not give you a Sunday night double upload? I just fancied it. So, yeah, you're welcome for the extra content. Hopefully you enjoy that whilst probably not sitting eating your dinner because it's probably a little bit late for that, but just chilling before you go back to work or school tomorrow, whatever it may be. Also, happy 4th of July to any of my American followers out there. Appreciate you. Have a great day and all of that. Getting on into today's episode, do me a huge favor. Tonight's episode, it's a double upload. Do me a huge favor. 5,000 likes, 4,000, 3,000 likes. I don't know what to ask for anymore, but yeah, if you could just smash that thumbs up, show the support, that would be amazing. And of course, subscribe to the channel. 509,000 subs achieved. So there's a big gap in the team at the moment because I decided to not go with either of the squads that I talked about earlier. And I've gone for a purchase of Kalvin Phillips, my first Summer Stars player. Decided to pick him up, and I picked him up for like 240k. And bear in mind, this was like Saturday afternoon before Lightning rounds came out last night. So yeah, he has dropped considerably since then. But don't you worry, you'll see throughout the episode how that affects us. Also, England won. Let's go. It's coming home. So Foden, who is currently a 96 rated, will become Foden 97 rated. And also, Argentina won last night. So Acuna and Paredes both going to get another +1, or a +1 on top of the +2 they've already had. And they're going to become 97 rated and 95 rated respectively. So big dub in our club. Also, Christian Eriksen will get a +2 because his teammates of Denmark managed to get them to the semi-finals, which is who England's next opponent is, of course. So if Denmark beat England, then I guess my Eriksen will go from a 93 to a 94. And if England do beat Denmark, then I'll have a 90. What will I have? What will I have? A 98 rated Foden? No, surely we have to win another. I don't know how it works at this point, because how many games have you got to win? He won 3 to get his 96 overall, so he's going to get a 97. If we win the next one, he'll get a 98, right? But you can only get... Oh, and then the next one is when you get the 5-star. So yeah, he can get the rating already, but then the 5-star would come if we won the final, of course. That's how it works. So yeah, I mean, that would be pretty crazy if they won the 6th game. That means that England would have won the Euros, and it would have also meant that, well, Argentina, hopefully they can win Copa America. I mean, they've got to play... Who have they got to play next? Colombia? I think they've got to play Colombia next in the semis, which is not an easy game, but, you know, Leo Messi stuck a nice free kick in and made it literally look like a penalty. He's that good. So hopefully Messi can get himself a nice international trophy, you know, as we come towards the last few years of his career, I guess. I think he'll have next year's World Cup, and then I don't know if he'll have... I don't think he'll have 2 more World Cups, will he? Because that'll be 5 years' time, and he'll be like 39 years old. So I doubt it. I highly doubt it that he'll have a couple more World Cups. But you never know. Him and Ronaldo seem to be going on forever, which is awesome. You know, just drink it in whilst we can enjoy the best 2 players in world football ever, I think, still playing the game. So, as you can see, we did marquee matchups. Didn't really get much from it. And then there's this 85 to 90 rated TOTS upgrade for an 82 rated squad, which has obviously been out all week, but it's the first time I'm doing one. Now, this is out for all month as well, so this is great for that. You know when the SBCs come out and they ask you, like, for a Team of the Week or Team of the Season player? It's been a little frustrating having to do that Team of the Week SBC and not get anyone good. And then you're struggling with rating for your team. Whereas this one is going to guarantee you decent fodder. And actually, when it comes to the 90 rated stuff, there is like Lacroix. Who else is there? There's probably like Tots Dumfries. There's a few 90 rated Tots which are actually quite good. And you could still pack like usable ones for your team too, which is actually, you know, really nice. So we go into our first game of the weekend league against a pretty strong team. And as you can see, something was going on with my internet or the game. I don't know what it was. but I was pinging at like 200 for a little while, and also I was rusty, and also I have to give it to my opponent, he was a very, very good player. So everything was kind of going against me. The game did, like, the ping did even out, and I didn't see it change from 17 for the rest of the game, but I would still say it didn't feel amazing. But I think we can just chalk that one up to rustiness. I'm going to get absolutely demolished in my first game of the weekend league. And let's face it, your first 5 games are completely random, who you match up against. So I just figured we were going to get some really easy games because it was Saturday afternoon, and people had had all of Friday and all of Saturday morning so far to get some games done, and I hadn't played a single one. So I was, you know, probably going to be matching up against someone that's either just starting out or has a +0 or +1 or +2 form or something. And that just wasn't the case. This guy was clearly decent. I guess he was maybe just starting out as well, and I got a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, I lost 6-0. 6-0 in game number 1. He has 71% possession. I didn't have a shot. I think I deserve some sort of award for not just rage quitting that game. For sticking there and, like, actually seeing the game out. Getting those 400 rivals points. Jeez, man. That was not the way I wanted to start this weekend league, I tell you that. But hey, you know, we can move on from that, and Ronaldo just barges over his Ruben Diaz and ends up getting the goal from that run. So I go 1-0 up in the next game. First goal of the weekend league to Cristiano Ronaldo. And for some reason, my tactics were playing Mbappe up front and Neymar out wide, which is the opposite of what I want. Like, you know, Mbappe is going to be a great striker, but I think Neymar, I just click with Neymar, 5-star, 5-star. He's a perfect striker for me. And then I like Mbappe's pace out on the wide cam because he can kind of act like a winger and really get in behind the defence there and then play those balls in, or just run in and skill himself and take a few shots. But as you can see, it goes from, you know, well, it goes to 2-2 at half time. We both had 2 shots on goal. Pretty even match, in all honesty. And again, this is game 2, so I'm not happy that I'm struggling so much already. You know, this is a big weekend. We need to get some extra player picks and stuff. So, you know, we're aiming to try and get 16 wins. But at the moment, it's looking like I'm probably heading towards 14 wins if I can make it there and be done with it. Despite having a weekend league extension, because, yeah, it seems pretty difficult so far. But he equalises once again. Kalvin Phillips then knocks the ball through to Ronaldo. I have to resort to ratty tactics of hitting him with a directional nutmeg. And that was the winning goal. We get a 4-3 victory. So we're off the board in terms of wins. But, yeah, not been making it easy for us. First 2 games have been exceptionally difficult. And we go into the next one. It's another big team. Crazy Serie A squad. This guy's got 95. Is it Locatelli? Looks insane. Really does look like a great card. A lot of the Summer Stars cards are actually really good. I'll give it to EA. They seem to have knocked it out of the park again with that sort of summer promo. And I think we now know the reason why Team of the Season was probably lower rated than last year. Because Summer Heat got a little bit out of hand. It was probably known as one of the best promos ever because the players were just insane. And then Tots was insane as well. So everyone's team was just like end game completely from May or end of April or whatever it was. Whereas this year, like, the Tots have been good, but you can now replace Tots with some of these Summer Stars. So it's sort of like the game is still progressing. So if you are still playing it, I think it will have given them a lot more longevity with this year's title. I know some of you have dropped off and just watched the RTG and stuff, and obviously some people have dropped off and don't even really watch the content anymore at this stage of the year. And that's fine, you know, but for me, like, as a content creator, this is brilliant. Tots was still good in my opinion for some part. You know, we got some a little bit of a letdown with a few of the teams each week, but like Bundesliga and La Liga were particularly good. And then, you know, so far this summer content for the Euro stuff has been very solid. I really like the live items with the upgrades and stuff. We've got really lucky to have a couple of those in our club that are doing well and actually getting upgrades and stuff. And then these one-time cards here, which are already at their max. You get like a De Bruyne or something in a pack, and you guys you're loving it. So and there's so many of you that have been tweeting me pictures of Messi, Messi and Ronaldo, should I say, the 99s on the game now, which of course has also quashed that rumor that Pele can be the only one with 99 rated cards. It is just yeah, decent in my opinion. I really, really like this promo. I hope we continue to get some nice SBC cards come out. I obviously don't know exactly what will have come out at 6 o'clock earlier because it's like 3 p.m. as I'm recording this video for you tonight. But I would imagine we haven't seen a Sterling card at this point yet. He wasn't in the team. They gave it to Kalvin Phillips, didn't they? I would put a little. Well, I wouldn't put any money on because I'm not a gambling man. But I would say that like Sterling gets an SBC card. It might even be tonight's content. I don't know. I'm hoping for upgrades tonight as well. Want to get some player picks going and stuff so that I can rinse the club out and do some nice player SBCs. Maybe start working on that Ramos because I've played him a couple of times and oh my days is he good. So I need Ramos in my club despite having not many amazing players that get strong links to him. You know, we can work on that over the next few weeks. Perhaps we'll get a red Varane at some point. Touch red Varane would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Really nice goal there. Super well worked from Neymar to push down the edge there and actually play the perfect pass across. So we're at 3-1 after being 0-1. So at least we won 3 games on the bounce. And this game was going to prove to be pretty difficult. But I've got some good players at my disposal. So of course I can hopefully make it work. 1-1 in a tight old game did turn into 2-1 to me in the 75th minute. But then he went like constant pressure and I just couldn't deal with it. I should have changed I should have changed tactics a little bit to maybe try and keep the ball a bit more, but I just didn't. And as you can see here, I have to make a tactical foul and get a tactical red card there so that he didn't just score and beat me in the 90 minutes and so I could take it extra time. But then I'm a man down, so of course it is advantage to my opponent. I switched around the players and stuff so that, you know, my left cam was the player with the red card and I moved other people into position. Hopefully we should be all right attacking with Ronaldo, Neymar and Nani, I think it was, or Mbappe, Neymar and Nani. I think I was playing Ronaldo at CDM at this point. But we do get the equalising goal after he did go ahead, but in the 118th minute. It's just awful time to concede right at the end. And at that point, obviously, I went all-out attack, and that leads to one of two things happening. Either you get that equaliser, or he scores another goal. So we threw the kitchen sink at him, but it was to no avail. We lose the game 5-3, and that was a GG. Like, he deserved that win as well. So, yeah, 3-2. My first 5 games are done, and I would say they've all been way more difficult than I was hoping for. So, we're not 5-0 this week. McKennie, haven't absolutely loved him. Kalvin Phillips, haven't really liked him either. I don't know what it is. Foden's obviously done nothing as well. I think the team needs a reshuffle. I think we will make a reshuffle for tomorrow's episode. I need to worry a little bit less about chemistry and more about getting the crazy players like Acuna and Kimmich into the squad. So I was able to sell Kalvin Phillips like an hour or so after I bought him for 237. So we lost 4k plus tax of about 10 to 15k. You know, it was a 20k experiment that we ended up losing money on. But I'm so glad that we didn't enjoy him and that we sold him in time, because when the lightning rounds came last night, this guy dropped to like 150. I think he might be back up to about 180 again, but you know, we'll get lightning rounds tonight. I'm sure we will have had them tonight. Seems like they're actually way cheaper than I thought they would be, you know. They are nicely priced players, and we're sitting on some nice coins at the moment. So, yeah, well, I mean, it's looking pretty good. Like, we might be able to afford some extra players for our squad at some point if we need the odd centre-back or left-back or something. People like Marquinhos, team of the season, that I always wanted to try. Alphonso Davies is not, like, completely out of reach anymore. So, yeah, we might be able to work some new players into the team over the coming days. But that's going to be your extra content for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a huge favour. Smash the thumbs up button. 4,000 likes is your target. Can we see that by midnight? Oh, I think we can. And of course, don't forget that tomorrow we'll be back to like regularly scheduled programming of 12:30 p.m. So check out and look for that and whatever. I'll be back to videos as normal from tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I thank you for that. And also come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down below, everyone. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. We haven't got football for a couple of days, and there's only like 3 matches left of the tournament, 2 semis and a final, right? Man, that is sad that the Euros is almost coming to an end, but hopefully for England, we're going to do the business. That's the plan anyway. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.